So today we're just gonna talk about G-tube feeding Dior. When Dior first got her G-tube placed, she was actually on a pump and it would slowly feed it to her, small volumes at a time. So once she graduated from the pump to a syringe, I had run into another mother who had a child that was on a G-tube, and she told me about real food blends. Now, I had heard of people taking food, and it's called a blenderized diet. I'd heard people taking food and blending it up and feeding it to their child that way through a syringe and through the extension that you attach to the belly. But I didn't really have a ton of time to invest in doing that. And so she told me about Real Food Blends. That's the name of the company. And they have about 6 different flavors. This particular one has orange chicken, carrots, brown rice. And you can see all of the ingredients. That's it. It's orange juice, cooked chicken, carrots, brown rice, grapeseed oil, water, ginger, and roasted sunflower seeds. What better than to know every single ingredient that your child is getting? And every pack is like that. This one has salmon, oats, and squash. And so, like I said, there's a few other ones that we kind of rotate through. And she also gets DuoCal. It adds a few more calories to kind of help her gain weight that we mix into her food as well. The Durable Medical Equipment Company sends it all to us. So that's a blessing. I don't have to blend it up. I don't have to package it. I don't have to do anything. I open one of these up. I pour it in. When we first started, we would pour it in a mason jar or a bowl or something, and we would suck it up like that and give it to her like that. Well, about a year or so, maybe even 2 years into our journey, Facebook is really good for some things, and it's been really good since I've been a parent, because I've been in micro-preemie groups, I've been in G-tube groups, I've been in cerebral palsy groups, as well as autism moms groups. This is called the Squeasy, SQUEASY bottle, and the syringe will fit right into the top, which I'll show you in a minute. It fits right into the top. We suck it out. It's clean. It's not messy. We're not having a double dip and everything, and it fits right into the thing, and we're good to go. So this has been a blessing. It has made feeding, not only feeding at home cleaner, but feeding on the go is possible, because we're not having to stop everything and pull out a bowl and pour food into the bowl and everything. So that's been great. The other thing that we heard about was the Miracle Syringe. This thing, it truly is a miracle syringe. We can use it over and over and over, and one can last you until, I don't even know, like, we've had the same one since I first got it. For at least 6 to 8 months we've had it, and we've used it, and it's been a blessing. What we found with these is that after 1 or 2 times of using it with food in particular, it gets stuck, it gets hard to pull and even hard to push, and the Miracle Syringe does not do that. So typically we'll give Dior, a feeding, and she's getting anywhere between 8 to 10 ounces per feeding now. Through her G-tube, she is being fed orally, but she does not eat enough orally to completely take G-tube feeding away at this time. She is working on it, and she is definitely headed in that direction, but we're not quite there yet. So this comes in handy to be able to still feed her. We can feed her while she's asleep, and we can still feed her and make sure she gets in her calories for the day. So now we're gonna grab Dior, and I'm gonna hook her up. I'm gonna show you guys how we do it. All right, so we're gonna just pull it out. It fits right in there, and we fill it all the way up. Like I said, it just fits right in the hole. Very clean. Clean compared to what it used to be, I'll say. And we're going to prime it, and we're going to just push it into her G-tube. There's a black mark on here and a black mark on there, and you push it in and you twist it. And Dior likes to play and chew on it. It's just that easy. It's hooked up. Dior. I also will let her play with this in order to keep her fingers off of this because she can pull the G-tube out. It hasn't happened to us before. We don't want it to. But it's a possibility. Well, we just go pretty slow. And we just press her on in. It doesn't bother her, doesn't hurt her. She could care less. Typically we'll do it and we'll, you know, have TV going or something and let her watch it and yeah, it's that easy. We're gonna post everything that we've talked about that you can order on Amazon, the Squeasy and the real food blends will have a link for Amazon as well, and the Miracle Syringe will have a link. And then whenever we're done, we go ahead and get some water and then we flush it. We flush this out, but we also don't want any leftover food to get caught in her button. And so we just want to clean it out. There's a few different type of buttons that kiddos and adults, you know, people can have that need a G-tube. This particular one is the AMT Mini. And so it I think it's the smallest one that they kind of have on the market at the moment. Some kiddos have it goes just into their tummy. Some kids they have one or people, it can be adults too, where it goes into their tummy, but it also goes into their intestines as well, where it kind of just bypasses their tummy and goes straight into their intestines. This particular one that Dior has just goes into her belly because she can digest it okay. Most of the time she does keep it down just fine. And yeah, one thing that is really nice about that, because I know I did reference us feeding her when she sleeps, is that when it is dark, the tip of this glows. This tip, it glows, as well as the circle on her button glows. So we don't necessarily have to cut the light on to go in and hook her up and feed her. That is a perk. I'll have to do a video in the next couple times after, you know, we do maybe in next month or so with us changing this. We can change this at home. The last time that we changed it, I actually did change it. So I'll do a video on that in the future and show you guys how easy it is to change G-tube. Do you have anything else to add? Say bye-bye.